Good evening, I'm Kurt Gutgsell. Jasper wins the boys tennis regional yesterday with a 3-2 win over Lagodi. Reese Lampert at 2 singles won the deciding match. Cats took the doubles points. Eli Flick and Noah Shue and Caleb Schneer and Braxton Brosmer. Jasper advances to the semi-state on Saturday. Boys soccer sectional semifinals at Castle. Jasper and Castle took 94 minutes, but it was not enough to settle the match, tied at 0. It was on to penalty kicks. Cats beat the Knights 3-0 in PKs while going 3 out of 4. Jay Pena, Jaden Beglin, and Brandon Elisaris were the goal scorers for the Wildcats. Chase Spears, great in goal all night. The Wildcats will play Evansville North in the final on Saturday night. Jasper will travel to Evansville North in high school football. Last week, the Wildcats topped Castle 43-42 in overtime as they went for 2 and the win after the overtime touchdown. Wildcat coach Tony Lewis on the win on the road and the matchup with the Huskies.
Castle is a really tough place to play. We knew we had our hands full, but again, it goes back to the 3 things we've been talking to our kids the last couple weeks about. You know, number one, we need to do the little things right, which in the first half we really did the little things right. Number 2, we need to play together. And number 3, we need to be physical. We felt like we did all those things. You know, we get into the third quarter, we intercept the ball, go up 35-13, and I think our kids had a little exhale moment there. We lost momentum. They score quickly, and then they score again, and then the third time they score, they go for 2 and get it. And then probably the last 8 minutes or so of the game, it was tied up 35-35. You know, we felt like if we could get it into overtime, we were going to go for 2 at that point and, you know, trying to end it because they had all the momentum after coming back from a big deficit, and we wanted to, if we could get the momentum on a 2-point conversion, we were going to do it.
And the thought process on the play you ran down there in the 2-point conversion?
Well, we'd been running belly all night pretty successfully. The last one Charlie actually went in motion and pulled a guy out with him. And Elliott Smith was crucial on he did a good job blocking. He actually blocked about 2 people. And, you know, Jace Perkins got into the end zone. He had a heck of a night, had some tough yards. Carter Holsworth had a good night running the football. You know, Max made some nice throws. Obviously, the first, you know, the touchdown before the 2-point conversion was key to Atkins. Atkins did a great job of selling it, and we rolled right and threw back left. It was a play that we'd run way back against Memorial in the first game, and we felt like they may not have either seen it or seen it in a long time, so we felt like it could be open.
What does North bring to the table?
North is physically imposing. They got 2 really big defensive tackles in the middle. Offensive line is as big and physical as anybody we've seen. They've got a lot of great athletes. They're a team, when they put it all together like they did last week against Vincennes, they can beat anybody. So we know, again, we have our work cut out for us. We've been fortunate the last 3 years. We've pulled out, you know, 1 touchdown or 3-point games against North, and it's always been come down to the end. So, you know, it's a tough place to play. Again, we know it's us against the world. We feel like, you know, when we go on the road like this, we kind of got to take the mentality that it's us against the world, and we've got to play extremely hard and be physical.
You can see the Wildcats and Evansville North at 10 a.m. right here on 18 on Saturday morning. Also, Southridge and Heritage Hills football will air Saturday afternoon at 2 here on 18. Colts and Broncos tonight on Thursday Night Football in Denver. It will be an uphill battle for the Horseshoes as linebacker Shaquille Leonard and running back Jonathan Taylor will both miss the contest. 8:20 on Amazon Prime Video for that game. St. Louis Cardinals are prepping for the opening round of the playoffs. They play the Phillies starting tomorrow afternoon at Busch Stadium. First pitch at 2:07. Saturday's game will be at 8:37 and Sunday, if needed, at 8:37. The Pacers started the preseason with a 122-97 win over the Hornets in Charlotte. Aaron Naismith led Indiana in scoring with 16 points off the bench. The Pacers will visit the Knicks tomorrow night. Stay tuned. We'll have more after this.